enabling the sovereign individual.
Exactly.
And the central technology here is blockchain, and more specifically, tokenization,
The source is called tokenization, a business game changer.
because it streamlines everything. It cuts out expensive intermediaries, all those third parties, and it massively increases transparency.
But the thesis they have goes way beyond just, money. They're talking about tokenizing everything.
Everything. The next frontier is identity itself. The major claim is your identity and sovereignty of that identity is what's coming next.
Explain that, because right now, our data is everywhere.
Exactly. Your health records, your purchase history, your social media data, it's all on centralized platforms. And as one source puts it, it's not yours, it's theirs.
Tokenization flips that ownership back to the individual.
It does. It lets you become your own bank for your data. You control who gets access when, and you can even monetize that access yourself. It's data sovereignty.
And we're seeing this play out right now in the media world. I mean, it's why New Century media creators like Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, even this deep dive is exploding.
People are flocking to these independent voices because they feel there's an authenticity there, a transparency that they just don't get from legacy media.
And the Mockingbird media.
Right. Traditional outlets are seen as non-transparent, non-accountable. The new creators are filling that trust vacuum.
Shifting back to the tech for a second, the sources make a really crucial distinction about AI.
Yes, between artificial intelligence and what we should be aiming for, which is assisted intelligence.
They really push back against the fear-mongering.
They do. Their argument is that current AI, as impressive as it is just a static content interrogator. It's brilliant at processing data that already exists.
But it's not conscious, it's not sentient.
Correct. They argue pretty forcefully that based on our current understanding of physics, AI can't and then never will be conscious.
So it's a tool, not a life form.
A powerful tool. So the focus should be on assisted intelligence. Using this tech to augment our own abilities, our own critical thinking, not trying to replace it.
So if you connect all these threads,
Mm.
the institutional collapse, the rise of consciousness, the new sovereign tech, it all leads to these huge radical questions about our own history.
And this is where the sources get truly mind-bending. They start to question narratives we just take for granted.
Like the timeline of European history.
For instance, they cite evidence of Arabic coins found deep in Scandinavian soil. Coins that say, there is no God but Allah.
And the official explanation is
That they're just counterfeits, dismissed without any real investigation.
which seems like a convenient way to ignore evidence that disrupts the timeline.
It does.